and we're not coming back until we got 6-pack Pete in the back here. We already shot Big Hank one year, so now we're looking for, my uncles call him 6-pack Sam. So we're looking for 6-pack Sam down here in Colorado. We're gonna pick up 4 llamas from our buddy Bo here in Idaho. And we're gonna get down there because I got to get a COVID test before I go to New Mexico. I had to cut my Colorado hunt 2 days short. So I'm going down a day early. I'm giving up 2 days of hunting for 1 extra day of scouting. So I better go and make sure I can find an elk before season opens. Wouldn't want to be an elk. He's gonna get a victory ride home.
What's up, my friends?
What's up? How you feeling today? Oh man, I'm sorry.
Don't make fun of my flip-flops, Miguel. There she goes.
These are a pair of 3-year-olds. Quigley and Matt.
Oh, let's go!
Come on, Matt.
Randy, you look like you've been doing this a long time.
I've got my practice so far this year.
Well, keep your eyes on the skyline and your nose in the wind, fellas. Thank you, I'll see ya. Yeah.
You guys like sagebrush, it's a good thing. Who's gonna pull a stake if anyone?
That's a sweet sleeping set you got going on tonight.
I claim the back seat tonight. Parked it slightly uphill, so if I roll back that way. We're gonna see if this extra 6 inches of width in a Ford Raptor is enough for a 6'2" Finlander to sleep in the back seat. Find out.
Catch you in the morning.
All right, good night. Cold last night, frozen water.
Yeah.
Back in the 90s, I first drove by this area, and I can't remember where I was going to or where I was going from when I first drove by. But I've driven by many times since then, and I'd look in the far distance and I'd say, you know, I'm going to hunt elk in there someday. Well, it only takes 2 to 3 points to draw an elk tag in here. And for years, I'd been saving my Colorado points, and I burned them in 2016. So now I'm back at this 2, 3, 4 point level, and I'm just gonna go and hunt elk in all of these places that are on my map in Colorado. Get that. Give them a treat, because tomorrow they get the big hike up there. So give them some extra hay. We fed them hay about 3 o'clock, fed him more hay. I bought some chicken in town 4 or 5 hours ago. I need to eat it.
Yeah.
Tighten you up here. Bono is going to get the heaviest load.
36.
36, so that one needs a pound. Either Michael his pants or one of these llamas.
It's not my brand.
Quigley or Sully, you soil your fur. We are in Colorado, about ready to launch into the deep backcountry. It's 10:15. Let everybody rest up last night, us, the llamas. Now we're gonna go in. We got about 5 or 6 hours of hiking. We got to find a camp with water. It's dry. Everybody says, hey, you're gonna want to camp where there's water because there's not a lot of it. So my plan might actually be somewhat altered because of the water situation for llamas, but we're going to kill a big bull. Well, a bull.
One more time. Nothing's there, it's all.
We got about 2.5 hour trek yet up to where camp alternative B is located. Alternative A, the trail was completely gone. I was warned that could be the case, so I had a plan B. I just worry that there's going to be people up in plan B. At the camp, I was hoping would be here without competition. Looks like we're gonna be okay. And if all goes well, we got water, we got good food for the llamas. It's really all we need.
What are you doing tonight?
Ooh. I'm doing a peak refuel.
I'm going with the classic rice and chicken for anyone who cares. That's a good one.
Hope it works out for you.
Me too.
Oh, look at that. Peak refuel.
That looks pretty good.
It is. I've become a big fan of peak refuel this season.
Really?
Yeah.
Beef, sweet pork, and rice. Okay, bud, that's okay, I guess. What's the plan for today?
plan for today is to start hiking from camp here. Get up there to a great big tall knob that's just under 12,000 feet. In case that's where I want to glass from tomorrow. Figure out a path how to get up there in the dark. Mark it on my map. And then call and locate, glass and locate. Explore some country. Look for shine. Look for droppings, fresh tracks, other hunters. All the things you look for when you're out trying to find an elk.
Well, now that we're up here, it took us 45 minutes to get up to this glassing spot from our camp. Part of that was just not knowing the trail. So, I'm gonna make a few calls into these basins, see if we get a response. My right ear, I thought it was up there because I can hear out of my right ear, not my left ear. And they're like, no, he's right out here, really close. Cool. Well, we don't want to booger him up. I'm just going to mark him.
Yeah, he's like on this side right there. He's a decent bull. Not anything great. He's coming right to me.
I'm shooting that thing tomorrow. Following that trail. If that would be tomorrow. Even though he's barely a 6-point, he's got long beans. You don't pass up those opportunities. Where they're gonna go. Scouting morning, we called in a bull right down here to 160 yards. We saw another one on this ridge line. Came up here to glass and we saw 3 guys with 2 llamas go across that ridge line. I'm gonna go over here and peek down in there to see if they're camped down there, see what they're doing, glass a bunch of that stuff, and see where I want to be in the morning. I was hoping to see where those guys camped. Maybe they kept going. That would be good if they did. Well, I'm going to sit up here and just glass and watch for a couple hours. And listen. Check for elk, check for hunters.
Yeah.
Well, we've sat up here most of the day, glassing, napping. I made a couple trips over here looking for tracks. There's tons of tracks just up on this bench here. I think what they do is they go down in this timber and they bed. Then they come up here and all this grass and feed. So, even though I've only seen 2 elk today, both are bulls, I think it's somewhat a good sign that they are here and that there's this much fresh sign here. Because down low when we hiked up here, it was almost 9 miles and we did not see an elk track. It could have been bad, but fingers crossed that tomorrow morning there's some elk along where these timber lines are, and we can find one that has a legal set of antlers, and we'll shoot them. We're going to stay here a little while longer, see if any elk come out to feed, and then we're going to ease our way. We got about a 2-mile loop to get back to camp. I'm going to pick my way through all these rocks and cliffs while it's daylight so that my track will be saved on my maps, and then I can come in the dark. Give myself a lot of headache and a lot of noise. Somebody came and set up camp not too far from us today. Wow. Public land.
What's on the mountain house for tonight?
Chicken and dumplings.
Ooh.
Raided from my wife's food storage. Don't tell her.
Kyler?
Also chicken and dumplings.
And I'm doing the old standby, which I'll eat every single night this trip, I'm sure.
Well, tomorrow season opens. We'll see how it goes. We're going to be up at it early. Earlier than we were today. We're going to be sitting up on that windy mountain up there, waiting for it to get daylight. Hoping that one of those bulls comes walking through the timber. We'll be out of here. Cool place. Beautiful place. So, glad we came. Wish I had more time to do it, but it is what it is. So, stay tuned. Tomorrow, going to be an elk somewhere on the ground, hopefully in front of us.